Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cascadia Hockey, brought to you by Buried Puck Threads. I am your host with the least, Corey Gaston, here to bring you our season finale.
Yeah.
Interesting way.
None of us are wearing pants right now as part of it.
Well, it's fucking hot as balls up here.
Yeah.
We take a 3-week vacation from the season to do a season finale. So, hey.
Right?
We got a first round bye.
We had some shit come up. All right. With me, as always, founder of Buried Puck Threads, legend in his own time, CrossFitter extraordinaire, videographer, madman misanthrope,
Yes.
Aaron Piper.
What is going on, everyone? Golf clap.
And across from me, fresh from Twitch, got that Red Dead going on.
Oh man, so much. I've been playing the fuck out of that game.
Yeah, you have.
Through you a sponsorship, BT Dubs. One of the little subscriber deals.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Across from me,
you.
fresh from Twitch,
I'll leap across this table and give you a big old hug and a kiss.
off the Zamboni. Well, with the ice is all melted now, right?
Yeah, I'm off the Zamboni for like a month and a half now.
Are you going? You got Zamboner withdrawals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because they're just like sitting in the middle of the rink right now, and it's just kind of like
They're all
just, like,
sad.
reaching out to it. Sad music is playing in the background.
You should just stream
Celine Dion comes on.
Oh,
that song from Deadpool.
I also have a potential. Well, we'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah. So you should just go stream you playing on your Switch next to the Zamboni.
Yeah, I'll just
From the middle of the
Just me crying.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kyle Houts.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Little
Oh my God.
Christ.
Did that table just move?
A bunch of shit just fell over.
Wow.
Katie's
not even up here
Katie
right
did
now.
try to summon a demon up here.
She did have that look in her eye yesterday, though, while we were recording. Beautiful.
That's amazing.
I think this guy did it.
Before we go a little bit further, let's just let the audience know what's going on. We took a couple weeks off. We had a lot of personal shit going on, a lot of work shit going on.
It's been heavy, yeah.
It's been a crazy 3 weeks. And, when you're not getting paid to do something, it is very easy to say this shit is not important. So that's why we took a couple weeks off.
Wait, you guys aren't getting paid?
I don't want to talk about it on there.
I actually deferred my fee to you.
Oh, that's where that extra 47 cents was coming on my paychecks. So this is our quote unquote, and I'm doing air quotes right now, season finale.
Yep.
We're going to take a little time off.
Not so much to talk about in the summer.
There's not a whole lot. I mean, you've got free agency, but, of course, the biggest free agent is now off the market. We'll talk about that in a second. But we're going to take a little bit of time off. We're going to regroup. And then in August, we're going to hit it hard. Like, it's going to be hitting so hard that you guys are going to be like, what the fuck? I don't want you to hit me
Shut
that hard.
up, you bearded fucks.
Go away, you assholes. So I do want to real quick plug in, if you are not a member of the email list for Buried Puck Threads, you need to become a member of the email list for Buried Puck Threads. A, because you get a nice little coupon right away to go in and do some shopping. And B, because that's where we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff over the next several weeks. So buriedpuck.com, go on there. You'll see a little thing at the bottom that says join the family. I believe that's what it says. Yeah, join the family and put your email address in. We will not sell it. We will not do anything like that. We're just going to send you cool shit. So
Smash that like button.
Bro, yeah, all right.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, my God, dude. My kids say that to their cereal.
Once I
Oh,
say,
my God.
This is good. Like and subscribe.
oh my God.
Oh, fuck.
Once I see them say that on like a YouTube video, I instantly just do the thumbs down.
No matter what.
I'm like,
You're
I just want a
that-
video, dude. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's more just me being an asshole. That's all.
That's all right. It's the little pleasures.
You wear that badge.
Because I mean, I
fun.
do my plugs.
Oh,
too,
my God.
You
Dude.
know?
Okay, you want little pleasures. Yesterday, I was not in the mood for life. I was a cranky old man yesterday.
It happens.
And pretty much everything in the afternoon was pissing me off. And I get home, and the boys are being super good. And I'm like, you know what? What do you guys want for dinner? And they're like, can we have Happy Meals? And I was like, sure.
Yes, you can.
Let's go get you Happy Meals. So I go upstairs. I'm heading out. I'm like, hey, I'm going to take the kids to get Happy Meals. I get a rash of shit from the rest of the family. Like, well, what are we going to have? And I'm like, well, I don't fucking know. Figure it out.
Fucking hot dog. I don't care.
I don't. You're a goddamn adult. These are the people I got to worry about.
Right.
You fucking whatever. So I go to the McDonald's. I refuse to stand at those fucking monkey screens and put my order in.
Nope, I do it. I swear by it. I hate people. I don't want to talk to them.
So, that's fucking destroying society, and I will talk to you later about it.
Good. I'm ready for the comment to hit.
I hate it so much. I don't fucking work there. Okay? I'm not going to bag my own fucking groceries. I'm not going to fuck you.
It's worth it to me.
It's not to me. I hate it more than anything.
Anyway, go on.
So I go up to the counter, and I'm like, hey, can I get a couple of cheeseburger Happy Meals? You know, Go-Gurts, drinks, whatever. And I was like, well, I'm not really hungry. I'm a little hungry. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just have a large iced tea and an order of your bacon cheesy fries. And the kid behind the counter says the following words to me.
Oh, boy.
Do you mean the cheesy bacon fries?
Oh, dear God.
And I fucking just locked eyes with this kid and slowly leaned in. Like I made it last forever and ever and ever. And I got about a half inch from his face, locking eyes with him the whole time. And I went, yeah, the cheesy bacon fries. Fuck you, asshole. You can't figure out bacon cheesy fries or cheesy bacon fries in the same shit.
Dear God. Now, in all fairness, I mean, McDonald's
It could have been avoided had I gone to the order thing.
That's true. McDonald's does have a large menu, so maybe bacon cheesy fries are different than cheesy bacon fries.
Apparently, no, they're not.
I realize I'm constantly on the search for what my next shirt would be, and I don't know why, but I want it to be that kiosk that just says "Welcome, Corey." Like that's all. I want. I don't know why. Like that's the shit that goes through my head all fucking day. Is what's on my next shirt. I don't know why.
No, it's fine, and I get it. I do understand that people don't want to deal with ineptitude.
Yeah,
and I understand that. Whatever they like the separation.
Yeah,
I am lazy to the point that I don't want to push the fucking button. I'm not getting minimum wage to do this. Fuck you.
Yeah,
you do it.
I just don't trust the robots.
I just
That's me.
No, I just don't trust the people. Because that's my thing. It's I've never had them fuck up my order when I use the kiosk.
Okay.
Because I say no pickles. No
I
fucking
haven't
mustard.
either. I got to be honest.
Don't add that
with
shit
you.
on there. I don't fucking want it.
Yeah.
Like I don't hate mustard and pickles, but I just don't like it on sandwiches. It's really weird.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Well, but even if you order from the kiosk, you still have to go talk to a person and get your drink cup at McDonald's.
They usually
you have to go over there and pay, don't you?
No.
Well, you can use
pay
your card
there.
right there.
Yeah, I just use like my phone to pay.
Yeah.
You could do the little tap to pay there. And then usually they're not going to say shit if you just like the cups are right there. You just walk up and grab it. They'll like you say, "Could I get a cup, please?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's right there." Okay, cool. This was a waste of time. Thanks. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm if I could go outside and I don't have to say a single word to anyone, I'll be okay.
I mean, I'm not going to lie.
No, it's not that I'm like trying to destroy the idea of conversation.
Sure.
It's just that sometimes I know it's McDonald's and they are, doing their best. But when I have to talk to people,
What university?
it usually goes awry.
And just gets awkward.
Yeah, and then like
A lot of yelling.
well, like when I was living in Kennewick, I was going to an Albertsons in Richland because I was like right on the border.
Yeah.
And they had like the self checkouts. I was
Yeah.
like, oh fuck yeah, this is all me, man. Like I'll even like sit here and try to find out where the fucking avocados are on the little like code sheet. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do it. Like just so I don't have to talk to these people. Because and then I moved to Pasco, and then the Albertsons that's next to my apartment does not have the self checkouts. So now I got to talk to people, and they just want to talk about like, oh yeah, you're getting bananas, huh? Well, that's really good. I hear they're. I'm like, shut up. Why are you? They're like, oh yeah,
See-
my daughter was over at the. Oh my god.
My problem though is like I'll have conversations with the self checkouts. Like you go to Fred Meyer, and that is the most impatient self-checkout machine I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Like as soon
Get
as you
your
are,
shit, get out!
as soon as you are done paying, if you don't immediately grab all 4 bags at once and get them off, please remove your stuff.
Yeah.
Please remove. And I'll be like, I'm working on it, bitch.
the impatience
Every
scale.
fucking time. And
But
then of course the
that's-
one person that has to actually watch over that stuff is just over there chuckling.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah. No, that's all of them though. Like a lot of them
hate it.
have the impatient scale, and it's
Oh,
like
God.
please place your item in the bagging area. And it's like I'm getting there.
For real, for real. I didn't know we were
Yeah.
supposed to do this at light speed. I thought this was at my own pace. But
No.
anyway,
I fucking rage.
yeah.
I hate it. I hate it so
Target.
much.
You guys going
But
to
see-
Target?
but
Do you
see-
shop at Target?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
I
they've
do.
got the self checkout now at the one in Richland.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because it's down on the very end of the cashiers, and as you walk up to it, there's always like 3 or 4 cashiers that have nothing to do.
Wait, there's a Target in Richland?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the
Up on
Walmart.
Queensgate.
Queensgate.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Never mind. I've been there.
And they're all sitting there like sad puppy dogs.
Yeah.
Can we ring you up? And we most of the time let them do that. But Target's one of those that they don't get all impatient. Dude, you can scan something, juggle it around for like 5 minutes, and it won't tell you to put it in the bag. So I'm like, I think
right.
you could probably
But
just
here's my
walk
thing.
out of there.
If I'm walking up to the check stand and there's some like young enthusiastic employee,
Yeah.
then yeah, I'll go to their check stand. They want
Yeah.
to do a good job.
Yeah.
They want to start.
Sure.
know.
You can tell when they enjoy
Yeah.
their job
Yeah.
and they're going to be good at
Absolutely.
it and they need to pass the time
If
because
they-
we all
yeah.
remember those jobs where
Dude.
there was nothing to do
I
and
think
it was
that's
the
a
worst.
lot of it. I think it's a lot of it. It just really depends on the employee. If they're just like a sad fucking sap, then I just don't want to do
I
it.
will
Yeah.
actively stand in line behind old people with coupons who are about to write a fucking check.
Separate
Right.
their order by 6 fucking...
Yeah,
Bags of pennies.
Yeah, paying with pennies, counting how many grapes they've got on a fucking abacus.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will wait in that line to avoid doing it myself. That's how much I fucking hate those things.
Wow.
But for me, it's like I've always kind of had like social anxiety. Like I just like being outside,
Yeah.
like makes me nervous. And I've definitely gotten better over the years.
Sure.
But, like crowds that I willingly put myself into. So like if I'm at a hockey
Hockey
game,
game, yeah.
if I'm at a concert, I know the crowd I'm going to be around.
Those are your
like PAX.
people. Those are your
PAX.
people, yeah.
PAX is a lot of fucking people. Like PAX brings in
PAX
like,
is a lot of people with social anxiety.
yeah, that's my people. We all relate.
Yeah.
So it's fine. So
You're like, hey, you gotta,
But, like,
PAX Xanax. Yeah,
if I can put myself into a crowd that I'm more familiar with, then
Right.
I'm fine. I go to Walmart and I just want to fucking set everyone on fire.
I have literally...
I get no less angry at people for no reason than when I do at Walmart.
I have literally...
Winco for me.
Literally had fights with my wife where I thought we were going to get divorced by going to Walmart. And that's no joke. Now, I will say this. When I got sick back in November and I've gotten the health and stuff turned around, I've noticed my anxiety levels have gone way down. And that very well could be a part of sugars being all out of balance
Yeah.
before. So it's not as big of a deal now. In fact, I surprised the wife. She's all like, wait, you really want to go to Winco at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Because usually it was we go at 7 a.m. or we go at 10 p.m., nothing in between there.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to deal with people. Now it's not that big of a deal. Walmart still triggers me, though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when she says Walmart, I'm just like,
Why?
what? Target's got the same thing. Let's go to Target. So anyway, I know where you guys are at with all that shit. And for all you people that have social anxiety, we're glad to offer you a podcast where you don't have to talk to anybody. So,
You don't have to respond to us.
yep, it's all self-checkout for you.
Fuck!
That's going to be the season finale title now.
Self-checkout.
It's all self-checkout now.
So, something big happened about a week ago, I believe. There was a trophy handed out to some team from the Midwest.
Yeah, the Raptors won.
That's right.
Yep, that was
That's
it.
right. The Toronto team won first.
I only
was
knew
not
that
a
because of
hockey team.
Kwame.
Yeah, oh yeah. Dude, he was talking
No,
about it so much.
I knew about it because my friend Christina, she's a big Golden State fan. So
Ooh.
she was expressing her panic through our group chat for like the entire finals, and I wanted, as much as I wanted my friend's team to win, because I don't really care about basketball. I still think it's cool that Canada's NBA team finally got their first first.
Yeah,
trophy.
good on him.
But what is it now? That's the first championship that a Canadian team and a U.S. based league has won. It's the first time a Canadian team has won it.
Yeah, because I don't think
Since-
the Blue Jays or the Expos.
No.
I mean, the Expos aren't even around
Yeah.
anymore, but
But the Stanley Cup hasn't even been awarded since
94 or 93.
yeah,
well,
something like that.
When Montreal won it.
It's been a hot minute.
Oh, yeah. 25 years.
Yeah, that's nothing against Canada, obviously, because most of their hockey players are in the U.S. anyway. But it's still it's still nice, I think, to give them.
That's
something.
gotta rankle some.
Oh, yeah. That's going to make
No,
some
yeah.
people upset. This is going to bring
I
me.
mean, but yeah, it's cool that Toronto Raptors got something.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, it's kind of like,
You want to know how I found out that Toronto was in the championship? This will bring us to.
Hey, Nolan! Hey, it's Dollar Dogs up there. Go get a hot dog. You're a fat fuck. Yeah?
This week's chirp was a
Oh.
picture that TSN had posted as Toronto, I guess, was in their first home game of the championship series. And in that picture was Patrick Marleau, sided by like Mitch Marner, all the young kids. And it said, that moment that you take the kids out for ice cream before you go to get milk and never return.
yep, I saw that.
And that's how I didn't know up to that point that who was playing in it, but I thought that was so funny.
That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
So congrats to the Raptors. Huge congrats to the St. Louis Blues. Yes.
Yay!
Claps all around. I think I've mentioned it before. I was born in Missouri. I'm from Missouri. I lived there for the first 10 years of my life. Thank you for the sympathy.
Missouri.
Missouri, as we called it when I lived there. But it was so fucking rad. It was a great finals, a great playoffs across the board for fans of hockey.
Agreed, man.
Game 7 Stanley Cup final doesn't get any better than that.
No.
Like, it
No.
really doesn't.
No.
Like,
And man, were those motherfuckers
like-
pulling at my heartstrings by bringing Layla out?
Oh God!
Oh,
And you know what hit me when at the end when I saw when they brought Layla down on the ice to celebrate the cup with Colton Parayko.
Yeah.
They're really close. I said, holy shit, they didn't fly her there just to watch Game 7. They flew her there because they knew if they won it, she needed to be on the ice for that.
Yeah.
And I was like, hats off to a classy organization.
Oh, yeah.
Man. That's
like,
so awesome.
It was so hard to watch with that whole thing dry-eyed. You know,
Oh,
like
God.
oh my
yeah.
God! Just
I, like
weeping like a little kid.
When he kind of brought the cup down to her and she kissed it, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, in the videos where her mom's telling her, like, if you could watch Game 7 anywhere, where would you
Oh,
go? And
yeah.
she's like, Boston. Well, the Blues called, and we're going. And she looks at her, and she goes, doctor said it's okay. And she's like, no, he didn't, Mommy. No. And I'm like, oh, my God.
Right?
know, right?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Get her to Boston.
not a dry eye in the house.
No, and
It was-
that's
it was cool.
and not like a lot of teams do that. Even Boston's got people
Yeah.
that they bring in. And
that's
stuff like that.
just them being involved with their
Well,
community.
yeah.
For sure.
You know, people
For
are
sure.
like, "Oh yeah, it's a little market." Shut up. It's
not.
It's the team being involved in their community. These
Absolutely.
players truly care about the community. Like you look at PK Subban.
Yes.
He still goes back to Montreal and
Yes.
visits that children's hospital and visits
Yeah.
kids that he knew when
Yep.
he was playing in Montreal.
And he's
Yeah.
done a lot of the same. I don't think he's done the exact same work in Nashville, but a lot of stuff in
Yeah.
Nashville he's done. But just that.
These
God,
guys truly care about their community. Like,
That's-
and
yeah.
it's I mean, and you. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you don't see this in other sports." You do. You
Sure you
do
do.
see it in the
Yeah.
NFL. You do see it in the NBA, and it's fantastic. Even here in the WHL, like
Oh yeah.
our guys, the Americans will go visit sick kids, and
Yep.
every team is involved with the community,
Right.
and whatever it looks like to anyone, it's not just for show.
No.
it's truly like
Yeah.
them loving the community they're in, loving the city they're in, and wanting to connect with people.
Yep.
and
Yeah.
it's amazing. I love it.
Coiner, one of the things I forgot I wanted to talk to him about when we had him on was he was the one this year after every game that was taking pucks and throwing them to kids over the glass.
Yeah.
And making sure that it was a kid. I saw a couple times where adults caught it. He's like, give it to the kid.
Yeah.
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 So you're absolutely right. And just that whole, God damn, that was a great series. Felt bad for Carlo.
Yeah.
Chara, that guy's a
Good
beast.
Lord.
That guy's a
Fuck,
fucking
dude.
beast. I don't care how you feel about Boston sports. Zdeno Chara is one of the greatest leaders that's ever played any sport.
Well, what I really liked about what happened with his injury was when he first got hurt, he was not cleared to go back on the ice. And the
Right.
commentators were saying, we see him on the bench, but he hasn't been out for a shift yet. he just wanted to be on the bench for his team.
Yep.
He was like, I won't play, but he wanted to be on the bench. He
Right.
wanted to be there for his team, and that's you got to respect that. Like that's huge.
Absolutely.
And then
Tuukka
he
Rask.
played with a shattered jaw.
Yeah, and like did 5 different
Good
places.
Lord.
It broke both sides of it. Actually broke
God.
from that. That's part of the problems of having a 9-foot-long stick when it deflects up and hits you.
That's what she said.
Yeah, not to me. But no, I mean, guys, I can't remember the last time we had this incredible of a just playoffs across the board, man.
Yeah.
And it was really good. Congrats to the St. Louis Blues. I watched their parade and their rally on Saturday.
Let's talk about real
Which was
quick, man,
awesome.
the ups and downs of the playoffs.
A lot.
Because Series 1, we were like, what the fuck is going on?
Brackets busted.
Right? Series 2, it was almost like everybody checked out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
It was kind of a
But-
weird, like stagnant.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then we get to the finals, man, and holy fuck.
Yes. Yep.
Like,
Because very few people were giving St. Louis a chance. My second chance bracket was perfect up until Game 7. I picked everything second chance perfectly up until I had St. Louis and Boston in the finals, and I said Boston would win it in 6. And a lot of people were saying that, but not a lot of people gave St. Louis a chance.
you know
Yeah.
who wasn't
Well,
saying that?
You know, and it was,
Ole Eagles.
I know,
Baby.
I know.
Yeah.
He called that shit.
Yeah.
Ole did, and he's
So- Go ahead.
no. I'll ask that in a second. It's a different.
Oh, but I mean, a lot of people know this already, but St. Louis was in last fucking place in the NHL.
34
in January.
points on January 2nd. They
Yeah.
finished the season with 99 points.
Yep.
Unreal.
And the story of Gloria, the song
Yeah.
they play.
So
Do you,
I
do you
thought-
know where that came
I
from?
thought that was like
GLORA.
RIA.
That's what I said.
Oh, whatever. JELLO.
See, yeah, I don't really know the story of it because I thought it was like a long-standing tradition kind of thing, and I was like, "Oh, cool, that's their thing." Kind of like how Detroit plays "Don't Stop Believing" at the end of
Yeah.
every win. But I guess it came about this year.
It did. January 6th, they were having beers at a bar in Philadelphia, preparing for a game the next night, and everybody was drunk-ish, I guess. And on the jukebox, the song Gloria came on, and they kind of made a pact right there and said, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And every time we win, we play that song. Next night, they went out. Jordan Binnington gets his first start, a shutout in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's
Philly.
awesome. No, good on the Blues.
Yeah.
Very,
Great
very,
story.
Very good form.
Great into a season, man.
And it's
Yeah.
even if it's a team that I don't like, not to say that I don't like the Blues, I'm kind of neutral on them.
Yeah,
Like I've always just kind of been neutral on them. Like back when the Wings were in the Western Conference, I hated them. But like, but I've always just kind of been neutral on them overall. But even if it's a team that I don't like that wins the Stanley Cup, it's always such a special thing to see.
Yeah.
It's always fun to see the Stanley Cup.
Dude,
It's
yeah.
always fun to see like Gary Bettman get booed and all this kind of stuff. Like
Yeah.
that's tradition. That is tradition. Like even if you like or hate Gary Bettman, you have to boo him.
yeah.
Like I actually like him. I think Gary Bettman's great.
It's been great
And
for the
I'm
game.
I'm gonna boo him.
Oh, yeah.
every time I see him. That's just
As
what you do.
should.
I think
It's
he
what
would be
you should do.
surprised if he didn't get booed at this
Yeah,
point.
he'd be like, "Shut fuck, they hate me here."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like seriously, like one of the things that I really
He
love.
really is kind of the NHL Vince McMahon.
He
Sure
really
he
is. But
He's
like,
great for the game, but
he-
people hate him.
one of the coolest things I'd ever seen was when Vegas was announcing their team name and logo, and Gary Bettman took the stage in Vegas, and everybody booed him. He was like, "Now see, this is how you know you guys are already an NHL team when I come up on stage and you boo me, and for that I
Yep.
welcome you." And
That's
it was
awesome.
So it was super
Yep.
cool. Like I loved it. Like soak that shit up.
Yep.
Jordan Binnington. Did you guys pay attention to Jordan Binnington at all? His poise and composure?
When I kind of caught wind of him when he first got that start.
In Philly.
Mostly, well, not so much that, but like he started really gaining traction, and people were talking about him a lot more as he started going, and yeah, the whole locker room speech when they were talking about, so you feel nervous about this, and he's like,
Do I look
"Do
nervous?"
Like, and
Yeah.
But
he's like, well, there's your answer. You're like, I mean, cooler than penguin nuts.
oh yeah,
Like he's pretty. pretty well composed.
In that same vein, did you guys get a chance to notice his antics, like as he's leaving the ice, spearing players and all that shit?
Yeah, dude.
And they asked him about it, and they're like, "What the fuck's up with that, man? You're going to get the reputation as a dirty player." He's like, "Look, hockey is a game. Hockey is entertainment. I'm here to entertain the people. That's what I'm here to do."
Yeah.
And I thought it was great.
Dude, you know what? Not enough people look at it that way.
I know. Well, and you know, then Marchand, he was constantly going after Brad in the series, and everybody was, and you know, Brad's throwing a fit. Before Game 7, Brad said, "Well, if I got to chirp a little bit more in Game 7, I'm going to chirp a little bit more." Like, you know your position. Why is it so bad that somebody else comes out there and does the same thing?
So I got to tie this back to the nerd world real quick.
Yeah.
I saw the solicitation for the Brad Marchand pop.
Okay.
The Funko Pop.
Uh-huh.
It's the derpiest looking fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It looks just like him.
Googling this right now.
That's awesome. Great. Boston, man, both teams played really hard. I was a little sad for Carlo. I think that would have been cool to get his name on the cup.
You know what? Yeah, that would have been dope.
I don't.
Awesome.
And then when you see the list of injuries, and everybody plays with injuries.
You found it. Am I wrong?
Oh God, it looks
so
terrible.
You guys have to Google Brad Marchand Funko Pop.
Sleepy-eyed motherfucker. Look at him.
I know. Show him, dude.
Hey guys, I'm so high.
I'm here. I'm like,
He looks like he got hit in both sides of the face by a 2x4.
Oh my God, got to make the nose bigger though.
Yeah.
I kind of want it though.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Be kind of fun to just like put my.
I really like. Honestly, I could collect. Like, I feel weird about collecting these things, but at the same time, because it's like, I love the Funko Pops.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like I'm just like, I'm weird about having a collection, you know, of just really anything.
Yeah.
But when they're making cute little Funko figures, I'm just like, I want all of them.
I still haven't
I
pulled
still
the
gotta
trigger.
get that Gretzky one.
Yeah, you do. Because
Funko.
I almost got to put them out. Like they've been on hold for like 2 months.
Okay.
Funko is a hard one for me because I really like the old McFarlane ones that were so realistic. And have you seen any or Fanatics.com?
I had an Iserman one back in the day.
I still do.
I've got the Johnny Bauer on my wall, and I've got the old Jeremy Roenick. I had Peter Forsberg in the Philly jersey for the longest time. Then my kids decided to, hey, that's a real toy. Let's open it and play with it.
I think
I had like Keith Kachuk.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
But those were bomb. Those were awesome. Yeah. Now, have you seen Fanatics.com, NHLShop.com? They're doing them now, and they're just terrible. They're so bad. They were created completely just in a mold that nobody took any time to really do anything with.
No, I've got...
Did you get the Wayne and Garth one?
Pops.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were the one that showed the picture.
Yeah,
of
the
that.
game
That was
on.
pretty cool. That about made me pull the trigger.
Yeah. No, as far as the McFarlane ones go, I've got Iserman, I've got 2 Gretzkys, I've got an Oilers and a Kings. I got a Howard.
Jimmy Howard?
Yeah. And I've got Iserman. I've got one more, I think.
Do you open them?
Yeah. Oh, I've got a Bobby Orr.
Cool. Cool.
I open the Funkos. Like, the boxes just, they take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
I'd rather kind of display them. Like,
Sure.
If you ever watch my stream at twitch.tv/Houchenstein, you'll notice I switch them out in the back behind me.
Nice.
Oh,
And
nice.
you can barely see them, but they're there, and I switch them out once in a while. And I think right now I've got the Wild Bill that you gave me.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be a permanent
yeah.
one. That will always be up there because that's you know
Yeah.
I hold my Vegas stuff pretty high.
Yeah.
And I rotate out like the old. I have the Adam West Batman one.
Yeah.
I've got that
cool.
one on there, and I've got like a Ninja Turtle and shit like that. So.
Nice.
That's really cool.
But yeah, I need more. I need more NHL ones. Like I've got Carey
There's
Price.
a lot of them out there now.
I've got Carey Price, Henrik Lundqvist. The Carey Price one it was a victim of the puppy.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
So it's got some teeth marks on
Ooh.
it. It's still good. It's still good. It's
He
still
just battle tested,
yeah.
and he held up, so... All right, Ryan O'Reilly gets the Conn Smythe, which stories have come out that Ryan O'Reilly was going to quit hockey after last year because he played in Buffalo, which you can't really blame him because he was playing in Buffalo. That you'd want
A lot of people want to quit hockey after playing in Buffalo.
Yeah,
Fucking A.
Jack Eichel's like a year away from quitting.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, he comes out, and O'Reilly, first player ever to score the opening goal in 4 straight games in the Stanley Cup Final, tied Gretzky's record of goal streak in the Stanley Cup Finals. So congrats to Ryan O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Congrats to the city of St. Louis. I'm glad we didn't hear a lot of it's not a hockey town
Yeah.
conversation this
Yeah.
year. You know.
I wouldn't have stood for that one.
Oh,
I'm done
Brett Hull.
call-
Did you guys see Brett Hull?
Who did
Yeah.
The
Brett
whole
Hull?
fucking time?
Yes. Who
Jesus
didn't?
Christ, that guy. I'm like, somebody really needs to take him to AA.
Where
like,
is-
now?
Where are your parents?
Good Lord. Well, Bobby's probably in the background drinking too, so.
Yeah.
But it was like, holy it's just so funny. And every time before he even spoke, camera shot. Oh, yep, he's drunk because his eyes are just. Let's go.
Now, here's the thing. Who was
He
drunk?
starts singing
Who-
fucking Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Who was drunker? Brett Hull this year or Alex Ovechkin last year?
During the finals, Brett Hull this year, definitely. But then Ovechkin.
But let's talk
Yeah.
celebration. Like if anyone's
Oh, God.
if anyone's still listening, if anyone made it past our McDonald's spiel,
yeah.
Sorry.
yeah, let us know. Like who was drunker? Was it Brett Hull this year or was it Alex
Yeah.
Ovechkin last year? In the
Dude, I think Hull's got this.
Yeah.
I
I
think
think
so. Fucking tank.
now
Considering the fact that Hull's been drinking steadily for the last 20-some years, I mean, I think he's probably got it.
yeah.
But that was so funny.
Oh yeah, it was
So
good.
funny.
I mean, and that's the thing too is we're seeing one thing I love about hockey players is I love seeing them unfiltered. You know, like I saw a
Yes.
tweet the other day. I don't remember who it was. I liked it, but I can't remember who it was to save my life. I wish I would have saved it. But they said it's very refreshing to see players, you know, having a good time and having fun and not being these dry ass like scripted answer, you
Yeah.
know, people during the season.
Yeah.
And I mean, I love it. Like I cannot stand. I hate interviews.
I
Like
hear ya.
post game, you know, during game. Like it's just all they.
we went out there and
get our legs out underneath us and pucks deep and you know,
Yeah.
we got a good PK and Jesus.
Best thing was after the Blues won and Ryan O'Reilly drops the F-bomb. I'm so sorry. I
Yeah,
just
it
like
that
that's
was
the
the
most
so
Canadian
fucking
thing
greatest
It was
ever.
so good. It was so good. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
You know what? And I
don't
love
care,
it.
yeah.
I love that the players do that
Yeah.
because the networks are that fucking stupid still to not put a delay on it. There's going to be F-bombs after championships won,
Yep.
period. So
Um,
learn your fucking lesson.
Yeah. But I mean,
Fuckers.
like
That
yeah.
was wonderful.
or like last year when the Caps won it.
Yeah.
And
We don't fucking suck no more.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
Oh.
about the lady with her chest.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
glass.
Just, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't Mia.
Do you remember that? The chick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come
It was
on.
in Vegas. So, I mean, half the crowd anyway was. But yeah, as they're celebrating, you got the girl.
Yep.
Yeah, that was great.
Right
did-
up on the glass, just like Slapshot 2. Did you ever see that train wreck?
Yep.
No, I never saw
Yeah.
Slapshot 2.
I've seen all of them.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Slapshot
boy.
2 was rough.
Oh, boy.
I didn't even know there was a third one until like a year ago.
Wow.
Is
So-
it the second one or the third one that has the Baldwin in it? I think that's the second one.
I don't think I saw. I didn't see the third, and it's been like years since I've seen the second one.
Wow.
Yeah, like speaking of hockey movies, is that
Yeah.
what we're going to have to do to fill our summer? Like,
Maybe. Russian 5 is coming out finally on DVD or
Oh, sweet.
Blu-ray
What
or
we really need to
on
do,
demand or whatever.
what we really need to do is get a couple of 6-packs, get some hockey movies, sit right over there. If you guys
Yeah.
still have it set up, and
The
just
screen? Yeah.
binge a bunch of hockey movies.
No, I'm down.
Turn the mic on,
Yeah.
let the shenanigans fly.
I'll sip my whiskey, I'll drink your beer, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, until we go. And up next is Miracle Alaska.
that makes it even more fun.
You know what? A lot of people in the hockey world didn't like Mystery Alaska. Fuck you.
God,
Suck
I
a dick.
loved
I
that
loved
movie.
Loved it.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
so good. Such a good and a story to it, substance to it, man. It was really fucking good.
It was good.
How dare you?
I know, for real.
How dare you?
Miracle is by far my favorite hockey movie. Just, I love the story, I love the emotion. of
I do
it.
too, but at the same time, like it's
It's. Yeah. I love it. Don't
it's-
get me wrong.
No, yeah.
But for rewatchability, I can only watch it half as much as I watch Mystery Alaska.
Oh, I could watch Mystery Alaska a couple times a year, whereas Miracle is once a year.
I
Yeah,
used to watch
yeah,
Mystery
okay,
Alaska.
okay.
There was a time when I was watching Mystery Alaska every day. Like I just have it playing in the background.
dude, I
Such a great movie.
fucking love that movie so much.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
Great story. Great movie.
But you know, and Goon surprised me because
First or
I
second?
had the first one. Like,
Goons? Yeah.
because I don't like Sean William Scott. I mean, I do. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm fine with him now, but like I had low expectations just because I was like, fuck, it's Stifler. Like,
yeah,
Stifler, fuck.
yeah. Like
Oh, I hear you.
dude.
It turned out well, though. I
but
was with you. I was skeptical.
He did fantastic.
That movie-
Like, he
that
played
movie
that
is
character
so
very
good.
well.
I,
Like,
I still haven't seen the second one.
Really?
I actually really liked
it's
it.
good.
I
Yeah.
really liked it. Like a lot of
Last
people
of the
didn't like.
Enforcers. Is that what
There
that one was
were
called?
cast members from Letterkenny in it too.
Yep.
Oh, right on.
Like
Oh my.
Derry was the goalie from like Czech Republic or something.
Nice.
And he was just like, why are you fucking laughing all the time? Enough with the fucking candy. He's just
I love it.
really, really funny.
It's
Like,
really
I loved
good.
it. I loved it.
Well, Jonesy and Riley were the Howell sons in the Gordie Howe story.
Yep.
The Hallmark special that was a fucking shit show. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were both Mark and
So I've been
whoever how.
I've been going back and watching. This is kind of off topic, but on topic. I've been going back and watching Psych.
Okay.
That's been my go to bed show lately. And for those of you who've never seen Psych, it's a show about a guy who pretends to be psychic and solves crimes. And he's really fucking good at it. But we're watching an episode the other day, and I'll be damned if Wayne didn't show up.
Oh wow.
And he was playing a gigolo.
Jared Kiso is a gigolo.
It was a gigolo in
Nice.
this very swanky place, and his buddy gets poisoned and like falls over the railing like 3 stories, and he has this look on his face with a martini in his hand, like, oh, it's. I fucking laughed so hard.
Before I forget, if you haven't heard yet, season 7 of Letterkenny will be hitting Hulu on October 14th and October 11th for all you lucky Canadians on Crave TV.
Yeah, Crave TV, happy birthday to me.
Yeah, right on.
I'm just kind of scrolling through the hockey world of Twitter right now, and I am 100% relieved that Erik Karlsson is staying with San Jose.
Yeah.
I honestly I think he does great for San Jose, and they love him down there. And,
Yeah. Seems like a great organization.
he's a good
man.
fit. He's a good fit for them. And I when he made that post at the end of the season, like it sounded like he was just like, all right, I'm hitting the free agent market. Like fuck you guys, you know.
There was reports he might go back to Ottawa.
Yeah,
But why?
What?
Why would he want that?
I don't know.
Why would anyone want that?
I don't know.
Like nobody wants to go to Ottawa.
No. No.
Like half the time, I feel like they're just shooting themselves in the foot. Like they're just kind of like, well, we're just trying to like finish this off before the NHL gets to us.
Anthony
Well,
Duclair.
if they could put a nail in the coffin and
yeah.
just let it
If
go.
they could get their hand out.
I
and do it
swear
themselves.
they're doing it on purpose. Like
Yeah.
I swear they are.
Yeah,
Like,
Anthony Duclair just signed a 1-year contract with them, and I was like, why, Anthony? Why?
I honestly like they keep talking about Houston. I feel like that could be a possibility. Like Ottawa going to Houston.
Yeah.
Like and
Good.
you know I don't want to see teams leave Canada. I really don't.
No.
I think we got teams up there. You know.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
they just got to figure it out.
Yeah.
figure it out. Yeah. I hope they stay, but at the same time, like
If they don't,
it's
they
business.
don't.
It's
If
business.
he
you know,
dies,
and
he dies.
he does.
But no, good point. I'm glad William Karlsson. One of the reasons I'm glad of that because I mean he was the biggest free agent coming up. So
Yeah.
now that
Yeah,
talk is
that's-
done. Now we
yep.
can focus on the other free agents, which there's a lot this year.
Yeah.
A lot of restricted free agents. I guess the new rule where after your entry level contract, you don't have to wait for your like third contract to really get paid. So all these guys that are going into like restricted free agency can really get paid. People like
Good.
Charlie McAvoy, Brandon Carlo,
Yeah.
people like that. So, what was I going to say?
I'm looking up the list right now. See who else is up for free agency.
The NHL award show is going to be Wednesday, June 19th.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Which once we post this will probably be tonight. But they do a fan awards, and there was just a couple of these I thought was cool. And I filled it out and did my whole choices.
Does it show you? Like I could pull up the app and see if it shows me. But
Pull it up on the app real quick. I just have the list of what I voted for.
actually, I pulled up the list for the free agents. Some website was like, download our app and view it for free. I'm like, or I could just go to the fucking NHL app and
there
see
you
it
go.
there.
There you go.
Why would Joe Pavelski? Really?
Joe Pavelski, the captain.
Zuccarello. Who else?
Oh, these are UFAs or RFAs or just
Let's see. Hold on. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is fucking fantasy. Well, it's still the same list, but whatever. I won't look at it. Let's
just
see
a
if I can
reminder.
find it.
Free agency opens on July 1st.
Yep.
So, speaking of that, the Flyers actually made quite a splash by picking up Kevin Hayes from
Yeah.
Winnipeg for a draft pick to just get the rights to sign or
Who?
to
Phaneuf
negotiate.
got his. Phaneuf didn't he? No. Did Phaneuf get his contract bought out? Something happened to Phaneuf.
Did not
what
hear
happened?
that. Interesting.
Hold on. Let me see.
Andrew McDonald with the Flyers was placed on unconditional waivers. There's been some movement here recently.
Yeah, there's. I've been kind of like sort of paying attention, but not really.
Yeah. Best mascot, guys.
Yep. No, that's 100%.
Why did
Come
they
on.
even put anybody else in that
You
category?
mean the
insult-
Gritty Award?
Why insult every other mascot that isn't Gritty?
It should have been best mascot, Gritty clothed or Gritty naked. That would have been really the two
Fair.
options.
I loved his Father's Day post too. Did you see that? It was his
with him and Giroux.
No, it was him during the streak, and he's like happy dad bods or something like that.
That's awesome.
It was so
with
good.
the blue belly button. That was great.
His belly button actually grosses me out. I don't know why. I'm like, no.
We don't know what's creepier, seeing his belly button or the thought that there's a Mama Gritty out there somewhere.
Did you see Trevor Noah made a joke about that the other day?
No.
He was talking
On the
shit
Daily
about
Show?
Yeah, he was talking shit about Phoenix,
Okay.
and he was talking about there was some cops who tried to arrest a little girl
yeah,
with the Barbie
yeah.
doll, and he was talking about how bad Phoenix sucks, and he was like, Phoenix sucks so bad that their mascot for their basketball team is a gorilla. It's like you have a phoenix or a sun, and yet you've got a guy in a gorilla suit. That makes no sense. And then he just went, Gritty makes more sense than that. And he was like, and that's because Gritty is what you look like if you grew up in Philly eating cheesesteaks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what happened. So the LA Kings have bought out the final 2 years of defenseman Dion Phaneuf's contract.
I actually forgot he actually went to the LA Kings, so
Yeah, he's kind of been a forgettable guy lately, I guess.
yeah.
Which sucks. I mean, he was pretty solid back in the day.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was the most sought-after defenseman for quite a while.
Yeah.
And then, Avery called him out when he started. Well, I think he married Elisha Cuthbert, but when Avery showed up in Calgary or whatever, he's like, I'm so sick and tired of what do these players want with my sloppy seconds and all that shit. And I was like, whoa.
That fucking guy.
Whoa
dude.
there, bud.
Whoa. Stick to the bike lane, buddy.
Fucking.
Or get on the bike lane. That might calm you down a little bit. So, fan awards.
I don't think that guy's ever calm.
No. I'm trying.
I like watching it.
The best Twitter moment this year, I had Seattle. I didn't, when they got picked, I didn't think anything was better than that.
Biased, but I agree.
Hidden talent, I gave Reeves goal siren. Have you heard that?
Wait,
Ryan Reeves?
Yeah.
His goal siren that he can do? Sound?
Yeah.
That was my hidden talent
I
that
voted
I thought
that.
was the best. Yes.
I voted for that one.
I did too. Excuse me. Best goalie mask, I gave it to Ryan Miller.
He's always had slick masks.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's always had a really good mask. Like, I loved his Sabres masks.
Oh, yeah. They were great.
Like,
his Team USA masks were great.
Yeah.
I wish I
He's always
fucking
had
had
good
the
masks.
list in front of me here, but I don't.
Yeah, it's hard to find for some weird reason.
It was on their, what was it on their Instagram or whatever for a while, but
Yeah, there was a link to it on their Instagram.
you guys can go and look. Yeah, but I think they announce the winners of that tomorrow night, don't they, for the
Yep.
Yep. awards show. So there's some fun ones in there. The Nashville Predators for best, I think it was fan video. The Predators had this big prom proposal.
Yeah.
that was super cool.
Yeah.
That was super cool.
I thought it was great, man, because I mean the team really hopped on board to help that kid out.
Yeah.
Good Lord,
Yeah, I don't know why it's so hard to find.
I can't find anything right now. But anyway,
And that makes for great listening.
yes, it does.
Yeah, hope y'all are having
Stand
fun.
By. Stand by. Best feel good moment, Carey Price with the kid in the stands.
That's
at
what I voted
practice.
for.
And then I gave best the save of the year. I gave it to Price on Ovechkin. That one
that's
where he
right.
just
Oh,
stonewalled him,
yeah.
and then Ovi skates around and taps Price on the pads.
Yeah,
saying
no,
good
that
job.
was really cool. Like I love those kind of moments
Yep.
too. It's like because the thing that people forget is just because they're on different teams doesn't mean they don't. Doesn't mean they hate each other.
No.
Like there's so many players who are friends with other players in the league.
Yep.
Like I'm not saying that like Price and Ovi are best buds or anything, but like, people often lose sight of the human nature, the human component of the NHL.
For sure.
You
Yeah.
know, like people just
And oftentimes you've come up playing with these guys.
Yep.
Through since you're fucking 16.
like Crosby and McKinnon. Those guys grew up in
Oh,
Nova
yeah.
Scotia or something.
Yeah.
They
The
played
same
Nova Scotia.
town, Cole
Yeah.
Harbor, Nova Scotia,
Yeah.
with like nobody lives there, and they grew up together. Jordan Binnington was a member of the Boston Bruins organization. He played with
Yeah.
the Providence Bruins before.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, if you notice in the handshake line at the end, there was a lot of guys he was giving hugs to because they used to play together
Yeah.
in Providence.
Yeah.
So you're right. And,
Sorry to ruin the illusion, but
for real. And I think, and we've talked about it before. Coiner mentioned. I mean, there's a mutual respect though. You battle,
Yeah.
you battle, you battle. Still, the handshake lines at the end of series are still
It's
the
done.
best tradition
Oh,
in
yeah.
all of sports, in my opinion.
and I love it. I
Class.
love it when they do it in the Winter Classic too.
Yes,
because that's
the only other
it's
place.
a classic. It's a Winter Classic. You know,
Yep.
I think the Capitals beat the Penguins. And the Penguins skipped it. They got all sour and
Would that have been year one though?
that was no. That
Oh wait, no,
was-
because the Penguins one year won against Buffalo.
Yep.
I
that
know what
was-
you're talking
That was
about.
a few years later.
Yeah.
I was watching it, and the Caps were like, "All right, I guess we're not." They were like shaking each other's hands, so because Penguins got all like kind of and went to the locker room.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Boom.
Phil Kessel staying put in Pittsburgh, by the way, everybody. So
Phil
hot,
Kessel's
hot dogs
still
for
in
everyone.
You know what? I love that man.
Oh, I do too.
I love Phil Kessel.
Just playing into the stereotypes of Kessel.
Yeah,
I think
I
he's
love-
great. I'd take
Oh,
him
yeah.
on
He's
my team
and,
any day.
and he rolls with the all the shit he gets. He rolls with it so well.
Oh yeah.
I want a Phil Kessel shirt.
Oh yeah.
I'm just thinking about shirts all the time.
Yeah, you are.
animal. Spirit
You've
animal.
caught my bug, man.
Yeah, yeah. It's the whole. Oh man, hold on. I got to think about it sometimes. Nice guy, tries hard, loves the game.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That's Mr. Kessel. That would
spirit
be
animal.
that would be Amanda Kessel's brother, in case you don't know who we're talking about. Man, that's another thing too. Complete Hockey News had a great one the other day. Ah, fuck.
Complete Hockey News.
I
Big
was-
shout out to them. They're really fun to watch. Like
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
anytime they mention like Martin Brodeur, they're like St. Louis Blues legend Martin Brodeur.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And people get legit upset, and I love it. I love when people get mad on the internet over like a simple little like quip.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
Well, the best thing about them is like they go on and they put it's all legit stories. They're not making stuff up. It's not like an Onion or anything
Yeah.
like that. It's legit, and then you get a little space, and then they throw their
Little
snarky comments
jab
in there,
in
and
there.
it's perfect. It's perfect. So yeah, we're winding down here, guys.
yeah.
Season's about over.
Season's about over.
Wish I could find.
We're
that.
gonna have a handshake line at the end of this.
Yeah. We're gonna.
We're just gonna shake with ourselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's called the circle jerk. That's a whole different thing.
That's our other podcast.
Brought to you by Buried Puck Threads.
Which, if you haven't checked it out, Garageorama, we're about 8 episodes in. You guys will have to check that out. We are on.
Nice.
I think we're on all the channels now.
Yeah, I think so.
We got that all worked out.
Don't. Are we on Spotify?
I'll have to check. Spotify takes a while.
Yeah.
And there's not really anything you can do to
yeah.
speed that process.
My other podcast never made it to Spotify because I had Trivium sound bit in the intro and
Oh.
outro, so
Oh.
didn't make it. So I'm like, I gotta redo that. And I haven't
Interesting.
done it.
But,
Alex
ooh.
Trebek will be presenting at the awards show tomorrow night,
Super
which is
awesome.
good for him. Which
Yeah.
I've heard his cancer is like pretty much in remission right
Yeah,
now, which is
yep.
crazy for stage 4. So good job,
Dude.
Alex Trebek, the one guy that can make us all feel stupid and we still love him.
Well, it's because he made it form its cancerousness in the form of a question.
That's true.
What the fuck? Yeah, dude. End of the season. We're gonna take a couple weeks off.
we are, but we are going to come back hard.
Watch your social medias because we will be active.
Yes.
I post a lot of dumb shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. Watch everything. Make sure you check out Buried Puck everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We haven't been real consistent lately, but that's just because...
Coming soon to Smell-O-Vision.
Yes, smell of it. That we're really working hard on that one. I got to take more showers.
I'm gonna come out with a men's cologne line.
Yes.
based on hockey smells.
Yes.
It's gonna smell exactly like it. So like
oh my god, dude! Have you guys seen that detergent block that you can throw in your laundry and it makes your clothes smell like whiskey and campfire smoke.
What?
Ooh,
What?
Tell me more.
Amazing.
It's
Well, there's
like,
a soap like that too.
it's the same
Duke Cannon
company.
makes stuff like that.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking
I
about.
use
Like,
one called Campfire. That's what I shower with. Is Duke Cannon's Campfire. So,
Dude, this shit it's a little block that you throw in your washing machine.
nice.
It's
I'm
awesome.
Not, see, that's the thing though. I'm not talking about good smells. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like a
Campfire
fragrance.
and whiskey.
I'm talking a fragrance for hockey players called 5-hole.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Greasy 5-hole.
5-hole / swamp thing.
Swamp cup.
Slash-
Swamp cup.
Yes.
Yep. Swamp cup will be a thing. Swamp jock.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
like that better. That's
There's-
kind of rings a little better.
Maybe I'm just weird, but there's a lot of times where I'll watch. Well, we know I'm weird, but I'll be watching the celebrations at the end, especially after the Stanley Cup, and the families that are down there. And I wonder how many of them give their kids or brothers or whatever a hug and like, man, you stink so bad.
Oh my god.
Or is that the moment in time that nobody gives a shit?
I'd say I don't think anyone cares by that point.
No.
Like I think it's.
Well, by the time they get there, they're already drenched in champagne. So
Well, no, a lot of times this is right after on the ice.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
like when they all because
Yeah, because they bring the families down.
Yeah, the NHL just started doing that like 8 or 9 years ago. I never realized that.
'Cause
I thought
so-
that was just an ongoing thing.
I'm pretty sure I'll make this one quick because I know we're about to wrap up here. But when I was in Korea, the team that I went to go watch all the time was the Anyang Halla.
Mm-hmm. Say that again.
One more time.
Slower?
Anyang Halla.
Okay.
The town was called Anyang, and then the
holla.
Halla. They pretty successful team. I think they just won another championship.
Nice. Congrats.
But they have just similar to how the WHL is. You can only have a certain amount of import players. So their import players are Canadians and Americans and stuff like that. So a lot of times it's guys that maybe didn't quite make the NHL or they got hurt or they retired out of the NHL but wanted to keep playing.
Right.
Rick Jackman was one of the players on this team, and he won the Stanley Cup with the Anaheim Ducks in 2007.
Okay.
He sustained an injury, couldn't play in the NHL anymore, so he went abroad and he played in like Germany and Switzerland, like Switzerland and stuff like that. And
Still high level hockey.
yeah, oh yeah, he still played really well. But anyway, so we got to kind of talking with the families a little bit. We ran into one of their wives at like the beer line or whatever, and they were like, they found out we were military and that we have the good beer from the old North America on base. So they're like, we got to like meet the players and whatnot, and actually became decent friends with them. And so the trade-off was we brought Coors Light. They supplied us with tickets and pizza.
Yeah.
And
There you
I
go.
think that's a fair deal. So we brought Coors Light to every game because you could in Korea you could just like wheel in a cooler full of beer, and it was amazing. Wheel in a cooler full of beer and just drink your own shit.
Nice.
So anyway, we're down at the locker rooms after one of the games. This was kind of our thing. After every game, we go down and say hi to the guys. Sometimes we go out for a beer, and we're telling stories about the Stanley Cup. And it's me and a few guys, and then Rick Jackman's daughter was standing there and just kind of like listening to us. She was probably, I think, 8 or 9 at the time. We all tell our stories, and I'm like, yeah, I saw the Stanley Cup here, and it was really cool. And some people were like, I haven't seen it yet. I was really, I really want to. After we all tell our stories, Rick's daughter pipes up and goes, my dad put me in the Stanley Cup when I was a baby. And we're all just kind of like looking at her like, man, fuck you. You just like blew all our stories out of the water. And sure as shit, like on their Facebook, I think they deactivated it, but on the Facebook, they had like a whole like album devoted to Stanley Cup shenanigans.
Wow.
And you could see the little girl in the Stanley Cup on the ice after the game. It was really cool.
That's awesome.
Like
Yeah.
Tarasenko putting his baby in there, and then nobody was looking at Tarasenko's baby. They were just all looking at his wife.
Oh, there was a baby in the cup?
Yeah, there was 2 babies in the cups. Look at Corey. He's like, what? Did I miss this?
I missed
Yeah, it was a picture of Tarasenko after the cup with his kid, because he just
Yeah.
had a kid like 3 or 4 days before they won it.
Oh.
And then there's a picture,
Yeah,
and his
that's
wife's
right.
on there. And I have to say, Tarasenko's Russian, but his wife kind of looks like a Russian mail order bride,
Oh,
to be
okay.
honest with you.
Yeah.
So, but she had, and it was, yeah. Anyway, now that I got my show.
Oh, that's the only one I saw, though.
Oh.
That's
there's
pretty adorable.
We'll take a look
That one's
afterwards.
pretty
But
adorable.
that's my chauvinist moment for the day. So buriedpuck.com, Buried Puck Threads on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I do want to say, too, over the last couple of weeks, I did record an episode with a guy named Dan Brown. We've talked about him before. He's big in the women's hockey world, especially with the Washington Wild, big organization over on the west side. So it's about 30-minute long. I am going to post that here sometime soon, so be on the lookout for that. It'll just be a little special standalone episode. But Dan's going to become more of a contributor. One of the things that we're going to make a point of more for next season for sure is talking more about women's hockey, because there's a lot going on with women's hockey right now, which is great, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But Tri-Cities people...
We need to go to a game. We need to go to some women's hockey games this next season.
Where?
Anywhere.
Okay.
I mean,
West side. There's a lot going on the west side for sure.
Yeah.
And I think there's some stuff up in Spokane area. If anybody knows, I mean, other than like beer league, I'm not saying beer league women's hockey is bad by any means, but I know here it's more of a co-ed thing. Yeah. Let us know though if you know of any good women's hockey stories up in the Northwest.
I think future episodes we do plan to get more beer league episodes going.
Yes. We've already had quite a few local beer leaguers that want to be involved.
Should have Bo on soon.
Yes, Bo McHugh, former Tri-State Americans captain, should be joining us.
He was trying to make it today, but scheduling didn't work out. So
we're going to be working on that a lot. If there's anybody you guys want to see, let us know. Hit us up on the
we gotta get Oli.
social media. Yep.
We gotta get Oli.
Working on it.
Oli Kolzig. We'd love to have you on here. But seriously, within the next 6 weeks, once we relaunch, there's going to be a lot of things, especially, and don't mean to be super selective, but especially for the Tri-Cities peeps right now, we're going to make you get sick of hockey at some point, or you're just going to fall even more in love with it. So, hey, holla. Sorry, we're taking selfies now. Hey, can you take a selfie of me? I love that.
Not technically.
But first.
But first. So anyway, keep an eye out. And what do you guys got? Stores kind of slowing down right now. You guys got through the 12th.
We got the summertime.
Yeah.
We got the 12th anniversary we just finished up.
Come on down, dude. Caterpillar Cafe is rocking out some great drinks, man. You guys still doing like open mic nights? And
Tuesday Blues Day, every
Sweet.
second Tuesday of the month. Urban Poets Society meets every third Friday of the month.
they're doing that here now? Jordan's group?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
we've been there they've been here for like a little over a year.
Oh, shows I want to pay attention.
And what else we got going on? Events, like, kind of slow, but we've got some stuff coming up. We're just hitting the podcast scene.
Yes.
Doing
There's
that.
still a lot going on with it. We will finally at one point get everything to a central location.
Yeah.
For the network and everything. But come on down. If you guys like to crate dig for vinyls, man, I mean, Adventures is where it's at. Caterpillar Cafe.
Vinyl.
What did I say?
You said vinyls.
Vinyls.
You can't pluralize Lone Ranger.
This
It's
is
like-
not
it's like-
sushis
it's like-
or sashimis. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know why this is a pet peeve of mine.
It's all good. But seriously, if you
I
want
didn't know
to
that,
crate
though. I
dive
didn't know
for vinyl,
Yeah.
literally,
It's like fish.
I say fish is fucking.
it's like deers. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go hunt me some deers.
Deers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I came up with my own term for multiple.
Orgasms.
What?
You
No,
just had one. There it was.
No, I came up with my own term for multiple sets of moose.
Meese.
It's Mises.
Mises.
Mises, yep.
Mises. I thought that was
Look at
multiple
all those
sets of
Mises.
mice.
So if
Instead
it's
of
like
Yeah.
if it's like
Mises.
2 moose here, 3 moose over there, I'm like Mises.
Mises.
Okay.
Okay.
Not that happens often.
Disparagant, though.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
need-
they can't be all in one group because then it's just moose.
Yeah.
Look at all those moose over there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if
Okay.
they're separated, but they're still like in groups, like small groups, like separate the class. and-
like the Sharks versus the Jets of the Moose world.
yeah.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
All right.
If you need your vinyl record fix, come down to Adventures Underground.
Sorry to call you out, man.
Caterpillar
It
Cafe. No,
fucking
I'm just
gets under
playing.
my skin
I
bad.
don't care. But yeah, so seriously,
We're
come
gonna
check out the
fight.
shop. There's a lot. I'm holding a book. Well, now
I'm so
I've got a
crabby.
book here that I picked up. So, Haltenstein,
Yeah.
Ice will return one day. I promise.
Yeah. Ice is out at the arena right now. It's a sad part of the year, really. Like I hate going into that building when it's hot because it's just miserable.
Yeah.
Like I like when we have ice during the summer because it's a nice place to cool down. That's the thing too. Like our peak, time of the year for like public skating is during the holidays,
Okay.
which is understandable. That's a pretty good holiday thing to do.
Yeah,
But it's hot as
feels
shit outside.
Feels holiday-ish.
It's hot as shit outside. Come into our refrigerator.
Seriously.
Come into our freezer.
Just remember,
It's
Kyle,
pretty nice.
It's darkest before the dawn.
Yeah. So soon we'll have the ice back up.
Cool.
I'll be
Better
I'll be
ice.
taking a small trip to California. There's a chance. And I'll tell more afterwards. But
Cool.
there's a chance Vegas is in my future.
Sweet.
So, yep. Hopefully.
You'll be
Hopefully,
dead to us
hopefully.
at that point, but that's okay. We'll
Yeah,
still
yeah.
have you on the show.
No, it's cool. I'll call in. I'll be like, what's up? I'll just hang up.
Hey, you Dookie, pick up the phone.
All right, guys, we're
Yes.
going to bring it on home.
We love you guys.
Enjoy your summer or
Yeah.
your off season, however you prefer to look at it.
Yes.
Off season. The dead hour.
And don't forget, join the email list. Check out the pages.
Break out the NHL 19.
Yeah.
Get your game on. Maybe pick up a game or
Oh
two.
yeah. Speaking of which, I do play it. So if anybody
Yeah.
listening wants to throw down or kick my ass at it, which is really what's going to happen, Halstenstein on Xbox.
And Buried Puck Threads is actually now on Twitch. Not that we've done
yes.
anything yet, but we are on Twitch.
I got the package, the graphics
Cool.
package.
Sweet.
And I'll get
So
all
we'll
that-
start
get all that
doing
going.
more with that. Lots of hockey stuff, but then also this here, we're going to set up for you guys to be able to watch it live while we do it and all that good stuff.
You can
So-
watch me pick my nose. Yay!
Fuck yes.
What? I'm going to flick him at the camera.
Oh my God! Can we do that? That'll be
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to put up a glass thing in front of it
Yes, we are.
so they can stick. Anyway, folks, we're gonna wrap things up. Send you on your way off into the heat. We shall fuck. For Aaron Piper, Kyle Houts, I've been Corey Gaston. I will continue to be, but you be you. We're gonna pack it on out. One more time for the season, boys. 1, 2, 3. Ferda.
3 things. I hit you. You hit the floor. I fuck your mom again.